Okay, it started now.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to Crystal Convos. I'm
Hope
Coral.
everyone's having a good weekend and going to lots of cookouts.
Yes.
Like I have.
Trying to catch some sunshine in between the rain.
Yes. I'm glad we've had some sunshine at least.
Necessary. And some moonlight. Hopefully we'll see the full moon tonight. I saw it a day or two ago and it was so full and big and peach and stunning.
Yes, I was
It was
gonna
just
say.
missing one little corner.
I think I saw like a little bit of it through the clouds last night. It had a peach color to it.
So happy full moon in Capricorn.
Do you know what moon this is?
Capricorn.
Yeah. But you know how there's like the pink moon?
Oh yeah, it's the buck moon.
The buck moon, okay.
It's called the buck moon because right now bucks are shedding their antlers, shedding the
nice.
their antlers. So yeah, it's called the buck moon and it's in Capricorn. It's also a super moon. A super moon is when the moon is closer to the Earth. So the moon's orbit around the Earth is not a perfect circle. It is elliptical. It's like an oval. So sometimes the moon is closer to the Earth than other times, and so that's when you get a super moon. It looks closer and bigger and like you can touch it because it is
beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, so super buck
Strong
in
energy.
Capricorn. Excited.
Yes. Are you doing anything for the moon?
Yeah, so Sage Goddess always does a online ritual that I participate in, and then I was thinking about starting a new journal for like summer and for the full moon, and I asked my pendulum about it, and my pendulum said no, and I was like,
really?
oh, right, why would it say that? And then I thought, you know what? Full moons are not really about starting new things. They're not about setting
that's
intentions.
true.
That's
true.
new moon behavior, right? Full moons are about manifestation, completion, gratitude. So I thought, let me finish my old journal, right?
Got it.
I seem to be ready to start a new one, and so let me go through the old one and rip out any pages I don't want, cross out anything that's not important, make sure all the to-do lists are finished, maybe add some full moon doodles in it or some stickers
There
and
you
favorite
go.
quotes and be done with it so that I can start
Very
straight
nice.
after.
I think
So,
that is a great idea.
That's gonna be my plan.
Kind of funny. I'm the opposite. I was told today that I should start journaling for 30 days straight. So I'm going to
Well,
start
it's the beginning of
journaling
a
today
cycle.
for 30
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Beginning of a cycle
So,
for sure.
Yep.
New
I'm
moons and full
excited.
moons.
I journal once in a while, but consistently I haven't done that yet.
It is necessary
Yes.
for the soul to
It
journal.
is.
It is like the number one piece of recommendation. Other than drink water, like please journal. What are you gonna do? Keep
gotta-
that all
you gotta let that
inside?
stuff
You're gonna keep
out.
all those thoughts and feelings inside. Everything that everybody tells you, you're just gonna remember it without writing it down.
I definitely need to write things down because my memory is shit.
Yeah, and we are so much more capable of manifesting or bringing things to completion or fruition when we write them down.
That is true.
Or have a written
That
like
is
plan
true.
of action.
That is something that was said in The Secret,
Right.
the Law of Attraction movie.
Yeah, it's less stressful,
Write it
less
down.
anxious. So I don't know if you're keeping a journal, Tom, but it's necessary.
My sister loves that.
You don't have to write in it every day. You can draw pictures or write or just make like grocery lists. But at least all your
Yeah.
grocery lists are in one
long
place
as
and you
you're
can
writing
keep track of what you're eating, right? Just put all your favorite quotes in one place instead of being on like napkins or
Yeah.
saved in your phone where you're never gonna see them.
Oh, Sarah says
Yeah.
journaling is one of the best things you can do to process your emotions. That, yes,
Yeah.
that
Hi,
is true.
Sarah.
That is something I'm
Thanks.
realizing. Which I'm actually glad. I didn't start the 30 days yet, but the other day I did journal because I had some like premonitions. I'm like, oh, I need to write this shit down. So I wrote it down, and then today I was thinking about it. I'm like, what did I write down? I forgot what I wrote down. So I'm glad that I wrote it down, so I can go back to it now. Didn't lose it, so it's good. It's good to
Free
write it
helpful
down.
advice.
Yes.
You're welcome. Tips
Yeah.
on how to survive the human experience.
And another thing about journaling too, actually, I just remembered my mom, if like I did anything like special or cute or something when I was a kid, she wrote it down.
My
So
mom's
like
like that,
years
too.
later, yeah.
Big
oh,
letter
it's so
writer. She's
sweet.
like a big into writing letters and writing everything down. She keeps journals like crazy. She's my inspiration for it, actually.
memory jars too.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love a memory jar.
I remember that too. When I was in high school, my friends and I had memory jars. So every time something good happened, and a memory we didn't want to forget, we just write it down and put it in the mason jar, like on a little index card.
Great to do with your kids.
Yeah.
Great to do with your partner.
That's a form of journaling.
Or yourself.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe a less intimidating form of journaling.
Yep. Hi, Gina. Hi, Kate.
Happy Monday, everybody. Crystal Convos.
Hope everyone has had the day off and is enjoying the long weekend.
Yeah. Don't worry, we don't have the day off. We're here slipping the crystals to you for the next few hours.
But this doesn't really feel like work.
Right.
So
when you love it, it's not work. And we have some great crystals to show you this evening.
We do. We have some black tourmaline and garnet, which is good for the Capricorn moon.
Yes.
And then selenite, which is good for the
all
moon in general.
Moons,
so
yes.
Yep. Yeah. So we got good stuff. And as you guys requested last week, we are going to talk about numerology for a little bit.
Hey.
So I definitely want to hear your stories with numbers. If there's a number that you've been seeing recently, let us know. Because we actually have a list of what different numbers mean. Let's say I see like 333. It could mean something different to me than it means to you, though. But overall, if you look online, like, what's 333 mean? Like these charts that we have, it might resonate with you. So, doesn't hurt to look. Yeah.
Agreed. Do we want to start with some numbers or some crystals?
Yeah. Do you have any number stories?
I guess we can start with how do you get your life path number? That's what most people start with. So your life path number is your birthday condensed down into one single number. Mm-hmm. So adding the month and the day and the year all together until you get one number. So I'll use mine as an example. My birthday is November 2nd, 1990. So that's 11/02/1990. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 0 is 2. Plus 2 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. Gosh.
Lots of numbers.
Right. 5 plus 9 is 14. Add that together. Add 14 together is 5. And then add it to another 9. That's another 14. And then you add the 1 and the 4 together. That's a 5. And then the end is a 0. So I am a life number 5. I know that's confusing. It's easier to do it on paper, right? And I guess I should have written it on paper.
You know what?
But yeah, you literally write your birthday out like you would 11/02/1990, and just put plus signs in between 1 plus 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 0. That's 11/02/1990 all added together. So that's how you get your life number. There's lots of different blogs and videos and all kinds of stuff to show you how you literally just write out your birthday numerically and then add each number together. And then if you end up with some number like 14 or 10, then you have to add it down all the way. Numerology technically goes from 0 to 9. Some people will recognize the 10, but technically that just goes down to 1. So your life path number represents the energy of this incarnation, this lifetime, right? So I'm a 5 life path, which is a life path that is blessed, but also there's a lot of transformation. People have a 5 life path number. There's going to be a lot of change, a lot of shifting, a lot of transformation, but also a lot of blessings. Yeah. Huh. So that it's supposed to be the tone of your whole life. So if you're not experiencing it in the present moment, don't worry. It should be the overall story that's played out, in this lifetime. And we have another one where you can calculate your birthday with the current year, and it'll kind of tell you your theme for the year. Yeah. So you got your life theme and then your yearly theme. Correct. So that you would do that the same way you would just replace your birth year with the actual year that it is, 2023. And then that would be your theme for this year. Yep. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So should we read your life path on here? And then we want to know Meg's life path number, obviously. All right. So Coral's is 5, like she said. So these people are adaptable, brave, charming, and social, and like to be the center of attention. Hey. I can agree with all of that for sure.
I'm the opposite. I'm like hiding in the room. Mine is life path 2. So it says I'm a peace lover and I'm good at being diplomatic and mediating disputes. And I'm emotional, sympathetic, and nurturing. We gotta read Tom's too. We got Tom over here. He's 6, I said? Yeah. You're responsible, loving, empathetic, comforting, and affectionate. I
will vouch that that
Gina is 6
describes
as well.
them. What?
Gina is 6
Yay!
as well. So there you go.
Yeah. Hopefully it resonates with you. Yeah, I love that. You're definitely welcome to. See, they know their life path numbers
already.
already.
I'm reading it. All right. We didn't read 4 yet, so Sarah. It says that you're logical, intelligent, stable, orderly, serious, you're a realist, and you're pragmatic. So let us know if that resonates with you. I'm curious. So far, it seems to be resonating with all of us. So. Yep. And Lisa, we're both 2. That's awesome.
There's a lot in numerology.
There is.
There's so many different things. We can talk about angel numbers or sacred numbers. When you see a number repeated 3 times, right? A lot of people's favorite is like 1111 or 444.
I think it's the easiest way for spirit to connect with us, or our intuition.
We have a lot of numbers in our society.
We do.
So,
license plates, billboards,
the universe and spirit can't
phones.
call us or send us a text or an email, so they have to send us symbols and signs in a different way. And so numerology is a great way to connect to source because there are so many numbers around. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If the universe needs to send a bear in your path for a message, like it'll maybe find a way, but it's a lot easier to send a number.
Correct. It is
not
a lot
very
easier.
Actually, we've been seeing bears around.
So if you want, I can read off the meaning for the angel numbers. That's what I'm going to call them because that's usually what I hear them are sacred numbers. Sacred numbers. Just people like to know it, and you ask for numerology, so we'll read them off real quick, and I can repeat any that you want. So I'll go in order. The symbolism for 111 is the angels are with you and hear you now. Move forward with your intention. It is coming. 222 represents pay attention to relationships and partnerships you may need to manifest.
Ooh.
333. Be grateful and mindful of the blessings you already have before focusing on asking for more.
Okay.
444. Remember, hard work is one of the fastest ways to manifest your dreams. The universe can help. 555. A major change is on the way in your situation. This can be good or bad. Keep your eyes open. 666. Watch out for any bad habits that can keep you from manifesting your dreams. 777. Now is the time to seek a deeper spiritual connection. Doing so will help you manifest. 888. You have learned so much on your path. Sharing with others to uplift them will help you further. 999. You have reached the end of a cycle. It is now time for you to move on to something new.
Very nice. I see triple numbers all the time. I saw 333 earlier, actually. I took a picture of it. I see 777 a lot, but it has a different meaning to me. So, story time, because I like sharing my stories.
Please, number story.
So one of my stepbrothers passed away a few years ago, and I started seeing 7s a lot, and I did not make the connection that it could be him. I just would look online, what's 777 mean? Like, you know. But I went to a table tipping night with my friend, and everybody had a turn, and when it came to me, the woman that was running the table tipping night asked me if I had been seeing 7s lately. And I'm like,
Stop.
I have been seeing 7s lately. And she said, you know, I'm coming up with, I heard sister and Jay, and I'm like, Jonathan, that's Jonathan. And she's like,
tingles.
7s are his way of communicating with you. And I swear to God, every single time that I have gone to see my other stepbrother, so his biological brother, on the way to see him, I always see 777.
He wants you to give him his love.
Yeah. On bad days, I see 777. Like, he's like,
got
don't
you.
worry, I'm here behind the scenes. I'm helping you out. It's okay. And then I told my stepfather about this, and now he started seeing 777. And yesterday was his birthday, and he saw it. So I'm like, John's saying happy
so
birthday
glad
to
you
you.
shared that story with us. That's so good. That's how numbers can touch your life. Yeah. That's how you know that it's a sign and not just the bill you got at Wendy's.
Exactly. Exactly. Let's see. Lisa said my daughter was due on 9/11. She was born at 2/11, and my room number was 211. Most nights I wake up at 2:11. That's crazy.
Wow.
Interesting. Okay, so
Synchronicity.
does that
all
mean
around.
anything to you? When you see 211, let us know. Yeah. Do you see any specific numbers a lot?
I don't really resonate with numbers as much. It's a very analytical way of communicating.
Okay.
Very, you know, what is it? Right brain? No, left brain. Your analytical side brain.
I get that.
I much more prefer to have my guide speak to me through color or shape or texture or sound, and so I don't do as much work with numbers.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So what kind of signs do you get? Do you have any examples?
I find that I like to think of animals as signs a lot. Like when you see a wild animal, a rare one, not like an ant or a squirrel, right? They're everywhere. But when you see a bunny or a hawk or a dragonfly or a snake or something, it's a special moment because yes, those animals are all around, but that animal chose to walk in front of you or fly in front of you or swim in front of you right at that moment. And had you been 30 seconds earlier or 30 seconds later, most animals besides turtles are moving pretty quickly, you would not have seen it.
That is true.
And so I really take reverence anytime I see an unusual animal because like I said, had I been looking left or looking right or 10 seconds too soon, 10 seconds too late, wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah.
So I take that as an auspicious moment.
I went to Georgia a few weeks ago to visit my friend, and we went out one night, and on our way back, we pulled into the driveway of my Airbnb, and right in the tree was an owl just staring at us.
Wow.
Didn't even fly away. Just... We were able to
That's
take
its
pictures of
perch.
it.
You're
Just
coming up on
I felt
its
like,
turf.
Yeah, it was supposed to be there. We were supposed to see it. Yeah. Wow.
We can read some numerology for all of the numbers, or we can talk about some like master numbers, or read some more life path numbers. What do you think?
Let's see. Well,
we can go quickly through. Like I said, the numbers only go up to 9.
Yep.
We can quickly go through those, or
So, want to do the yearly one? Yeah, I can just read like the... Okay, so for the yearly one, like Cora was saying earlier, you add your birthday, so your month, your day, and then instead of the year you were born, just the year that it is. So there are also 9 descriptions, 9 numbers that you can get. So number 1, if you're a 1, it's action, beginnings, opportunities, originality. Number 2, which is the year that I'm in.
Me too.
Yeah, oh yeah, we both are. Relationships, corporation, balance, and peace. 3, self-expression, creativity, and planning. 4 is work, practicality, security, and stagnation. And 5, freedom, change, discovery, and travel. 6, family, service, sacrifice, health. 7, self-analysis, study, introspection, and crisis of faith. 8.
The crystals will help you with the crisis of faith.
I know, right? 8 is power, responsibility, finances, prosperity. I wish that was my year right now.
Me too.
Right? The way that things are. Oh. And then 9 is endings, giving, integration, and emotion. Actually, does it go in order? When the years go up, you just like go with the so next year we'll be at 3.
Correct.
Okay, got it. Interesting. And it looks like Sarah and Tom both see ladybugs. That's sweet. Yeah, different animals or different bugs can be different people. My mom sees cardinals all the time, and that's her great-grandmother. And I see bluebirds, and that's that's her grandmother and my great-grandmother. I see bluebirds, and I think of her. So we have different birds for the same person.
Because it's how you receive the message, and you could never receive the message in the same way that someone else does.
Exactly. Well.
Do you want to see some crystals, or do you want us to read the numerology numbers 1 through 10? Or 1 through 9? Just what the meaning of each number is. Mm-hmm. Not in reference to your life, just the energetic vibration of the number. Or do you want to see some crystals? We'll let you choose. We can do both too. We can do the crystals and then the numbers and the crystals.
I'm interested in knowing what the different numbers are.
Yeah. Do you want to read them?
Sure. Or we can trade off.
We can split it up. Yeah. Right. Numerology is the theme of the evening. Let's kick it off with that.
Okay, this goes up to 9 as well. So this will be different, right? So this doesn't have to do with the life path.
Correct.
This is just if you see this number a lot, what this meaning could be to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's your favorite number, your lucky number, a number you see all the time. Yeah.
All right. Actually, I can't wait to get to 6 because 6 has always been my favorite number.
Well, we're going to tell you the meaning about behind your favorite number.
Okay, sweet. All right. Number 0, breath of God. Interesting. Okay, so if you're seeing 0, it represents the Alpha and the Omega. 0 is said to hold the capacity for all or everything. 0 amplifies the number or numbers that are next to it. So 0 is the universe whispering to you, you have got this. That's
Love
good.
that.
That's
my
good.
Favorite.
Number 1 is Yang. It's the number of action and leadership. It's the number of courageous and staunch individuals as well as clever warriors. It's independent, action-oriented, justice-driven, and principled. And number 1 initiates change.
That makes sense.
Number 2 is Yin. So it's about seeing the other. It represents cooperation, service, and harmony. And number 2 represents partnership and finding the balance to cooperate with one another. 2 is the most intuitive of all single-digit numbers and has keen powers of observation. All right, and then 3 is Yang. Okay, so I guess 1 and 3 are both Yang. But this time it's a full.
Well, it's gonna. There's only yin and yang.
Yeah.
So they're all gonna. There's gonna be multiple.
Oh, it goes back and forth. Got it. Okay, but 0 doesn't have 1. Okay, that's just the overall.
Yeah. Because it's a nothingness, the space for creation, the infinite potential.
Okay, so they switch up here. So going back to Yang, full of creative expression, both written or verbal. 3 is the creative impulse and is full of enthusiasm and humor. And like a child filled with potential and hope, 3 incubates an idea before it is ready to be fully born. Right. There you go.
4, practical, orderly, patient, and logical. 4 is earthy, even-tempered, hard-working, and loyal. They find their greatest joy in building things that will last. They enjoy structure, stability, and manifestation. And it's interesting so far, right? You think, who came up with these meanings for these numbers, right? Each of the numbers have this vibration that is, I don't know if you want to call it mathematical or scientific, right? It's saying 0 holds the capacity for all, right? Amplifier, right? 0 literally, just when you add 0 to a number, it's just itself. It just adds more to itself, infinite potential. Number 1, warrior, leader, driven, right? That a 1 is all by itself, right? You are not a part of a team or a couple or a unit. You are a warrior, solo, on your own. 2 is all about partnership, cooperation, balance, duality. You're finally getting from the 0 and the 1, the potential, the spark of the creation, the individual, the 1, and now the balancing of the creation of another, the duality of it. These don't have to be people, it's just energy. 3, right, is about creative expression. Now we've come from the potential, the 1, the balancing, and now we're going on from that. 3, right, the triangle, one of the most stable structures. When you start getting to 3 points, it's a lot more stable than when you just have 2, right?
True.
So that's all about incubation, potential, creativity, right? We're starting to get more than just the cell dividing from itself once. And then 4, what I just read about being practical, orderly, logical, even tempered. 4, and now we've got the cube. Now we've got all 4 points equidistant, balancing from each other. So there are just some scientific thoughts about how you might interpret these different definitions that we're given for these numbers.
That is true.
Number 5 is about exploring the universe through your senses, through variety, curiosity, and imagination. It's all about change, instability, conflict. 6 represents the very best in harmony, love, and marriage, family, and responsibility, and understanding. It's all about communication, cooperation, and harmony. 7 is the philosopher, the sage, and the wisdom seeker. Joins the spiritual to the physical. This is heaven on earth and soul to body. It is reflection and assessment with knowledge. Number 8 represents achievement, abundance, and strength. They love power and authority, mastery, action, and accomplishment. Right? Infinity symbol, 8. Accomplishing, finishing, completion. Number 9 represents completion and ending, humanity as a whole, compassionate, romantic, and generous, loving, fruition, attainment, and fulfillment, right? Because we've reached the end now. 10 is just 1 and 0 hanging out together. So, yeah.
Or it could be 1 amplified.
It absolutely can be 1 amplified. Yes.
Yep. And after you read that, 6 definitely makes sense. That's my favorite. I really liked that description.
The even numbers tend to be about balance and cooperation and, support and understanding, right? There's a balanced amount of energy. And then the odd numbers tend to do with change, transformation, knowledge, experience, right? There's that... not an imbalance, but the odd numbers have to line up differently. They're not as balanced as the even numbers. And so when you line things up differently, you're bound to change and express and transform. So those are some thoughts about 0 to 9, which is what sets up the other numbers. Andrew's an 8,
Yeah, I was
like
just gonna
that.
say.
Dandy dandy.
All right, we got to read Andy's now. Gonna put you on the spot. You're a real go-getter, and you're probably ambitious, goal-oriented, and a high achiever. That makes sense for you, Andrew. Get 333 a lot. Oh, that's nice.
333. Be grateful and mindful of the blessings you already have before focusing on asking for more.
Yep.
I love to see everybody commenting. We're doing the Wheel of Names tonight?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Didn't you? I am out of it
good
today.
job commenting, everyone, because your
Yes.
name is going to be in the Wheel of Names to win the giveaway.
As long as you comment anything, you will be entered into the Wheel of Names. That
Not you, Andrew.
Yeah, except for Andrew. And you can win this selenite charging plate.
Lucky. Selenite removes negativity and replaces it with positivity. And so you can put your phone on that. You can put your wallet, your glasses, your jewelry, your crystals, obviously, but
Yeah.
your tarot deck. That's so big, you can put, your eggs on it. Just kidding. But you could
Definitely
certainly
don't
clear
use it as a cup holder though.
Right, you don't want your beverages to sweat on it. But anything you want to clear, your AirPods or your watch, put it right on top of there and clear that energy.
This would be good to keep on your nightstand and just put your phone there at night. That or shungite too is good.
I always place my phone on shungite. I have a shungite on my phone on my laptop. There's so much science behind the shungite, really helping with the
That is
EMFs.
true.
So we're on board.
I sleep with a slab under my bed.
Selenite is wonderful for going in the pillowcase, going under the bed, going under the desk. Clears that vibration.
Life path, your birthday, and the last 2 digits of the year. So your life path would be your birthday, so your month. So I'm going to use mine for example, 5 plus 8 because I was born on the 8th, and then plus 1996. So I would condense
2 digits. Yeah. All 4 digits.
I would
you're
condense the
condensing them down into
1996. So that brings me to 25, so then that would be 7. So then it would be 5 plus 8 plus 7. And then from there, I think it was 20. And then 0, you'd cut out the 0, so it's 2. So
you're going to do your
that's how you do that.
2-digit birth month plus your 2-digit birthday plus your 4-digit birth year. You'll get a 2-digit number that you're going to add together to make a single-digit number.
So Erin and Sarah both have 4. So let's see. 4 is logical, intelligent, stable, orderly, serious. You're a realist and pragmatic. So very nice. All right. Should we mention the card? I brought my cards.
Yeah, we're gonna pull a card for the collective. I figured we'd pull at the end. We can pull now. It's up to you.
Doesn't matter. We can do it at the end too.
I feel like they're hungry for the crystals.
Yes. Okay, we'll get in there.
Right.
All right.
We'll
so
pull
we
some
have
cards for you guys if you want. It's the full moon, but I know you want to see those crystals.
We have some black tourmaline, some different kinds of garnets, and then selenite for today. So we'll start with the black tourmaline.
The black tourmaline and the garnet are really good for Capricorn. And that's the full moon. Meg, do you want to put in your, so that I can just, thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, Capricorn full moon. And that's why we picked the garnets and the black tourmaline, and the selenite is for the full moon as well.
So this black tourmaline sphere has quartz in it as well, I believe.
You can see it.
Yeah. So this is originally 40, and it's gonna go down to 32.
32.
Yeah. Okay. So this will be
Number 1.
number 1.
First crystal of the evening.
It's pretty. It looks like a moon.
When you get a sphere, the carver had to start with 4 times the amount of your sphere size. When they
Really?
cut a sphere down to make it perfectly round like that, you have to start with 4 times the amount to get that perfect sphere. So if you're ever wondering why they're special or sacred or why they're a little bit more money, you have to start with a lot of rough to make a perfect sphere.
I did not know that.
This bad boy was definitely a huge slab. Yeah, all right, and I was talking about it because our next piece, number 2, is also a sphere.
So this one's a little bit smaller. I'll show you the comparison in size there. This one doesn't have quartz in it, but it has some cool lines.
This one's a little bit less.
Yep. So originally 30 and now it's
24.
24. So this will be number 2.
We will send it with a sphere stand, so you can display it right away.
Every single time you buy something that is on a stand, you will get that stand.
Woo! You're welcome. Number 3.
All right. This one's free form. It has a little velvet base on it.
Oof, I love velvet. I love that they buff just the top. They polish just the top, make it nice on the top. Yeah.
Good
And then they left it rough on the sides like a cliff. Love
It does look like a cliff.
Love it. Beautiful.
All right. So how much was
This one was originally $30 as well, and it is on sale for $24 this evening. $24 for the black tourmaline freeform. This is number 3.
All right. Now we have a little tower.
Number 4, still staying with that black tourmaline.
And we have multiple of these in the shop, so multiple people can claim them.
Originally $15, now they are $12. Number 4.
Now we have heart.
These black tourmaline hearts used to be $12. Now they are $9.60.
Yep, we have multiple of these too, so.
That's our discount for coming to Crystal Convos. We appreciate you. This is number 5.
And then bracelet. I'm actually wearing one right now.
Black tourmaline is very grounding and protective. If you feel like you need protection or centering or grounding or settling, black tourmaline bracelet is perfect for you. These are number 6. They used to be $10, but this evening they are $8 each. And we do have more than one. Guys really like this stone. They love the black. You can know that the males in your life are safe and protected.
All right.
Staying
now
in
we
the
have
jewelry.
3 pendants. So our first one is a teardrop pendant.
This was originally $10, now it's $8. It'll come with a necklace cord, so you can wear it or gift it right away.
Thank you very much. I just painted them this morning.
They are lovely.
Thank you. On to our next pendant.
This was also $10 this evening, $8 with the necklace cord.
Yeah. And we have multiple of these in the shop.
That has not been cut that way. The black tourmaline grows in bars, so they polished it to make it nice and pretty, but it grew like that.
I actually found black tourmaline up in
Lucky.
New Hampshire, I believe it was, at like Echo Beach.
Cool.
In the water. It's pretty cool. So we have multiple of these pendants as well. These are only going to be $4. So it's tourmaline and quartz.
Nice balance in these, nice duality, right? The quartz is magnifying and uplifting, and the black tourmaline is grounding and protecting, yin and yang, very balancing.
Okay, so that is it for the black tourmaline. If you want to see anything again, let us know. We're going to get into the garnet. So I really didn't realize until today that there's so many different types of garnet.
Colors, different
we don't even
colors,
have them
different
all
types. Per stone for January. Red is the most common color of garnet, and then the second most common color is like an orangey shade, an orangey or brown shade, and then the rarest colors of garnet are green and pink.
Really? I didn't even know there was a pink one.
I'm 100% sure there is green garnet, and I am
I heard about that.
89% sure there's pink garnet.
Okay.
I'll leave a little room for confusion, but
all right, 11%. Unknown. So we have some orange garnet to start off with. This is called grossular garnet. I think I said that correctly, and it's found in Mexico. So got a little sparkle there. This is originally $30, so it's going to be $24.
Correct. It is $24.
This is going to be number 10.
It's special because it's like an orangey shade of garnet, which you don't see often.
No. Again, today's the first time that I saw it. I think it's new to the shop.
We do have more than one piece. That was piece number 10, which for $24. Piece number 11.
So this one is originally $40, so you get it for $32.
Yep.
All right. So this is our second piece. It's a little gold specks in there. It's pretty.
I love the growth pattern.
Yeah, me too. Right there. It's pretty cool. All right, and then this one's a little bit more sparkly.
Ooh!
So
Reminds me of spessartine garnet. That growth pattern where
and we're
it
gonna look at
glitters
those
like
next.
that.
Yeah. So this is originally 50, so you're gonna get it for 40.
Number 12.
So now we'll get into the spessartine. Spessartine?
No, those-
I can't say it.
These are etched. Oh, okay. So they're etched spessartine garnet. Okay.
What's the difference now?
You can't see the spessartine because it's etched, but that's okay. That's fine.
Oh.
So etched, when a crystal is etched, water over thousands to millions of years has etched a pattern
Got
into
it.
it.
Okay.
That's almost like, I don't know, Tetris or a staircase. It has all these little like stairs, all these little squares, like a mathematical growth pattern. And not all etched crystals look the same. Not all crystals get etched. You could have like etched quartz as well, but it usually looks like rivers and layers of the crystals on top of each other, and that comes from the water, just like a river over millions of years cutting out parts of the crystals. Whoa. So this is rarer than regular garnet. Most garnet is not etched garnet, and it is just wild that these gorgeous like mathematical formations are happening because of the crystal's interaction with the water as it grows. This one is number 13. It was originally $35 and it is $28 this evening. We have two of these etched spessartine garnets.
We'll show the second one now.
Like those farms.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like farming, like staggered. I can't think of the
I
word.
saw a lot of those in Bali, and there is a specific name for it, and I can't remember. But they grew a lot of rice.
Rice, yes, the rice patties. Yep. This one is number 14. It was originally $60, and this evening you can receive it for $48. That's a big hunk right there.
Yeah.
And it is the science, the alien track marks on that. That is a computer chip to a UFO. Has to be. It blows my mind.
It does.
The camera's doing a good job of picking it up, but like it's not just a rough piece of garnet. It's not just like bumpy. It is beautiful right angles, beautiful triangles and cubes.
And the red is beautiful.
Yeah. Stunner. So garnet
the
is.
camera doesn't do it justice.
Hey, Tom's showing that it does indeed.
There we go.
That's just wild. There's a palace in there.
Yep.
There's a palace in there. Takes my breath away. But I'm a nerd.
This
for
would be a cool
crystals.
crystal to meditate into.
Yes. Garnet is all about courage and passion and grounding and centering and strength. When you are grounded and centered, you can then channel your passion to be courageous.
Nice.
Oh, I let it go dark. Talk too much, I guess. Oh,
There you go.
There we go.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into some rainbow garnet, Japanese rainbow garnet.
Number 15. It was originally $20 and now it is $16. All of these crystals that are in the cases you can take out. They're just to keep them nice and keep the goblins from stealing them.
You keep the case too. You'll
Yeah.
keep the case too.
But you can keep them in the case or you can take them out. But yeah, these have not been cut that way. I mean, they've been cut from the base so that you can have that one piece, but they're not carved or cut. That's how they
There we go.
came out of the ground in that beautiful formation.
We had it for a second there.
Yeah, and so it's called rainbow garnet. I don't know if it's gonna show up on the
I was
on
gonna
the
say I
screen,
don't
but
necessarily see rainbow.
it's not. It's just a little bit of a flash
Okay.
of like different colors. It's not gonna, splay all 7 colors. It's just gonna have some light play on it that's different from the other garnets.
This would be a good one to put into a little wire cage.
Absolutely, or have that made into jewelry. Yep, stunner.
All right.
We have two. Number 16 was also $20, and you can also have that bad boy for $16 this evening. Japanese rainbow garnet.
I can open it.
The different colors of garnet change based on the different locales. Garnet comes from different places, and so each country has a varying shade. They're usually in the red, brown, orange sphere of color.
There we go.
Yeah. Look at those right angles.
cube.
Look at that cube. Mother Nature is a very impressive mathematician.
Oh,
Okay?
that's cool.
If I grabbed a ruler and a pencil, it would take me a minute to draw.
I see
that.
some green down there.
Right. Yeah, that's the play. That's the play of light that the rainbow garnet has on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. We have a couple other small pieces. These are different.
Yeah,
Did I
these are
write them
hessonite
down? Hessonite
garnets.
garnets. Okay, so
Yeah.
17.
Hessonite garnets. These are the ones that I was thinking of, I think, besides the spessartine. Hessonite garnets have a tendency to grow with smoky quartz, and so they're this beautiful, like, orange dusting all over pieces of smoky quartz, and I just think they're so cool. So sparkly, glittery,
It is
beautiful,
sparkly.
this like peachy,
You know, I like
warm
the
golden
sparkle.
ray instead of that, deep wine, burgundy, merlot color. So this is number 17, Hessonite garnets. It was $20, and this evening it is 16.
This one is actually 40. I must have mixed
Oh,
the two
yeah.
up.
Okay, so number 18 is $40, and you can have it for 32.
Yeah, this one will be 32, and this is 17. And then the next one is 20, and it's 18. I missed the price of that. My bad. So I'll show you guys 18, just to see. the
18
difference.
is $40, or $32. Should I change
Yeah, so
that?
we gotta switch that up. So
Okay. I will.
this first one here that I was just showing you, this is 17. So this one is originally 40, which will be 32 now. And then the second one, which is 18, this is originally 20, and it's gonna be 16 now.
Gotcha.
So that's our second piece. It's not as sparkly, but still beautiful.
We also have some garnet jewelry. You know, you love the jewelry.
These rings are beautiful.
Sterling silver rings.
See.
You can do yoga with these. You can shower with these. You can garden with these. Sterling silver, they are gonna last.
So these are all originally 20 or 25.
All originally $25, and tonight you can have them for $20.
Beautiful.
That is number
I love the
19.
red.
What size?
Size 8. So all
No,
three of
are
these
you sure?
Size 8. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
All.
Oh, it says 25. All I could see was the 5. I was like, what? It says 5 right there.
No way are my fingers
Yeah. They're all size 8. Okay, so that was number 19. It's $20, and it was size 8. This is number 20. It is $20, and it is also a size 8. These are all garnets and all sterling silver.
That's pretty. Okay. And then one more.
21.
This one's my favorite.
This is also $20. Size 8.
All right.
Moving on to selenite. So far we've done black tourmaline and garnet, red garnet, and now we're gonna do some selenite.
Awesome. So we'll start out with this here. So we have a tower.
Mm-hmm.
We do have multiples of these in the shop as well. So
That's number 22. It was $10. This evening you can have it for $8.
I love that selenite. It's so cheap.
It's found easily. It's found in a lot of places. That determines the price greatly. How many different continents and countries can access it.
So cool. All right. So $8 for this one. And we
Number
have multiple
22.
of these.
Yep, we got lots of them.
Now we have some bowls. So, moon bowl. You can put your little tumbled crystals in this or your jewelry.
This is number 23. It was originally $15, and this evening it is $12.
And we have more of these as well. Now we have a heart bowl.
Number 24. Originally $20, this evening on sale for $16. It's a decent sized bowl.
It is. And then we have a little mini bowl.
Number 25. This bowl was $12. Tonight you can have it for $9.60.
And we can even round that down to just 9 too. Make it easier. Get a little bit more than the 20%.
This is number 26. That beautiful heart was $8. You can get it tonight for $6.40.
I love the flash. I've heard a lot of selenite being sold as actually feldspar. Teresa said that.
Well, I guess you have to know who you're buying it from and maybe have them test it, because selenite is not a feldspar. Feldspar is moonstone and labradorite. And there's black moonstone and peach moonstone, and then like different kinds of labradorite. And there might even be like one or two more in the feldspar grouping, but selenite is not. It's a gypsum. That's the category of stone. Just like animals have different genus and species and families and kingdoms and whatnot, selenite is a gypsum and moonstone is a feldspar. So yeah, I mean, they both have that light play. So I could see how they could get confused, but they are two different groups of stones.
Nice.
Yeah. Clear selenite, number 27. This was $15. Tonight it is $12 just for you. Our crystal convo crew. That natural growth pattern, it's like a lightning ball. It's like an iced, crystallized lightning ball, and nature blows my hair back. Just wild.
Right. We got a moon. So you can use this as a charging plate.
Oh, this one's up next. I don't know why.
That one's up next?
This says 30. What's that say? 29?
This is 29. Is it labeled wrong?
It says 28. Om chakra plate. Oh, so it must be this one.
That one.
Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you. Okay, moon is next.
Yes. Number 28. Om charging plate. This was originally $10 and now it is $8. That's wild. That plate is huge, and to get it laser etched with the Om symbol for only $8 is an absolute steal. And if you don't get it, it's going home with me. Om is the sound that the universe makes. It is the sound of God. It is the sound of all of the vowels together. It is also the symbol for the crown chakra, right? Your chakra of unity and faith and connection to source and spirit. So it is a Sanskrit symbol, and it represents faith or source or connection to creation.
Thanks.
Yeah. Number 28, $8. Next, the selenite moon with stars, which is so beautiful. All of our selenite is laser etched. We have a beautiful company that does all of our etchings on our selenites for us. And if you like this kind of stuff at the shop, we have like 4 shelves of all kinds of etched selenite.
We have multiple of these.
Yeah,
as well.
please. Whether you like these or you're looking for something similar, we have every shape and size, and we have quite a lot of etched selenite. So yeah, this is laser cut. This is number 29, selenite moon with stars. It was $15. Tonight you can get it for $9. That's ridiculous. That moon is so beautiful. Those moons and stars are cut so well. $9. Again, if you don't take it, looks like the cats are getting a new moon to play with. Because I love that. It's beautiful. Nice. And our last piece of the evening, the chakra selenite charging. This is number 30. It was originally $10, which is already already a steal. It is bigger than your hand. It is laser etched with all the Sanskrit symbols for the chakras. And tonight it's on sale for $8. Oh, you put this on your body or by your bedside or by your meditation, and you're already channeling all of the chakras. And then if you put a tumbled stone on each one of those to represent the 7 chakras, put that on your body or meditate with it, boom. All of your chakras are balanced and aligned and energized through this one piece. Teresa wants the Om plate.
All right. And the chakra in this? Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Good. I'll stop talking about it because they're Teresa's.
So if you want to see anything else again, let us know. We went through the tourmaline, the garnets, and the selenites. And if you have just logged on, comment, say hi. We'll enter your name into the wheel to win this beautiful selenite charging plate, which I'll show under here actually. This has a unique design to it.
Yeah, beautiful sacred geometry woven in with the flowers and the hearts, all about balance and harmony and unity. Beautiful piece. When it's laser etched, that means it's not coming off, it's not painted on, and it's not a decal. That is carved in there. So yeah, we did black tourmaline and garnet and selenite this evening, and we talked about numerology. We are happy to show any of the pieces. Again, I know some people said they were just birthday readings. I love that. Yeah. We have time to show anything again if anyone wants to see it. We have black tourmaline spheres, towers, freeforms, hearts, bracelets, and pendants. We have garnet, freeforms, smaller pieces and larger pieces, and garnet sterling silver rings. And we have selenite bowls, towers, freeforms, moons, plates, hearts. Yeah. If any of those call to you, we can show those again. We can do some readings. We also talked about numerology, angel numbers, sacred numbers, your life path.
Yeah. If you want to know your life path number or your yearly number, let us know your birthday and we can calculate.
Yeah, yes, we're happy to. If you have a favorite number or a sacred number, you want to know your life path number, or if you want to do the readings.
Got it. Okay. So I had these in my bag today, my oracle cards, because I had them from yesterday. So we decided to pull a card for you. So the card that we pulled is Door to Romance.
That was for me, personally.
That was for you?
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
I know, but she kept bringing. Yeah, I guess that was selfish of me just to pull for myself, because she kept bringing it up, and I was like, yeah, I know, I got.
Well, you're gonna have to read that for yourself later then.
I did.
All right, so I guess we'll pull a card then.
Yeah. Sorry, I was being selfish. I was only thinking about myself earlier, so that energy, it might be for you, but it was definitely channeling for
center attention
myself.
Thing. It's your number.
Yes, I can't help it. You have to read for yourself first before you can read for others.
Yeah, no, that's true. You gotta help yourself.
Yeah.
Help others. Yep. Got a point there. Don't worry, I read myself earlier. It's okay.
Right? Meg and I are getting ourselves sorted so we can better read the collective.
Actually, Andy gave me a little reading.
His readings are amazing. And Andrew Hiverton, if you are watching this now or later, I'm so grateful for all the readings you give me, bud.
Oh, another chakra.
Yes.
The chakra cards are
Angel energy.
Okay, so this is for everybody. Second chakra. Oh my god. Chakra. This is Archangel Ariel. Ariel? Anyway, let's look up the meaning. 36. I have so many decks at home, but this is my all-time favorite. And I feel like I get the most spot-on readings with this deck. So it's called the Energy Oracle Cards. Just so you guys know. It's by Sandra Ann Taylor, and the cards can be read upside down and also right side up. So the second chakra, so that is intimacy and creativity. The second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and great comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that have a more creative approach. And this is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and can't say that word.
I liked what you were saying. Be ready to receive. Oh, the camaraderie. I was thinking it was camaraderie before you even passed it over, and that's funny. I'm glad she passed it to me because I was going to repeat it anyways. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. Be ready to receive the love and blessings and support that the universe is giving to you. Yeah.
That's nice.
Nurture yourself so you can be ready to receive the blessing.
Let us know if that resonates with you.
Second chakra is all about creativity and creation and spark and passion and desire.
So if you feel like starting a new project, or,
new way of being, new perspective, right? Summer's upon us. How we already did the first 6 months of 2023. How are we gonna start the second 6 months of 2023?
Oh my God, I can't believe the year's halfway over.
Yeah! What creative sparks have we started? What sparks need more fanning of the flame?
Sup, John?
Hey.
All right. So is that it? Is that what we got? Does anyone want to see any crystals again?
We can do some more readings. We can show the crystals again. We can talk about more about the numerology. Yeah. We can spin the wheel of names. Pick a winner.
Seems like everyone's birthdays.
That joke's for Andrew.
That's funny. So I guess we'll give it a couple minutes. If you haven't commented yet, comment now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's spin this wheel of names.
Yes.
So Tom's gonna put the names in. If you're being a shy little ghost, don't. Just put an exclamation point in there. And so we can get your name on the wheel of names. Even ghosts like a good giveaway. Mm-hmm. And, we can do rapid fire, show the crystals again, or we can pull some more cards or go over the numerology, or, yeah, they want to spin it. We're going to spin it. Yeah. Oh. Tomorrow's a big holiday. I know I'm getting up early to get started on the day. So I know a lot of people are going to be up, going to bed, either partying all night or getting up early so they can start on their day. So we won't.
My morning is totally going to depend on how tonight goes.
Yeah.
As of right now, my friend Gina and I, we try to walk almost every weekday morning at 8 a.m. So we'll see.
That's wonderful. What a great way to start the day.
We still plan on
I know the grocery stores have been crazy. I'm sure a lot of people will probably want to go to the grocery stores this evening because I've been and they have been wild. So I know. Sleeping in, love it.
Oh,
love
nice.
It.
Yeah,
well, either way, whether you're going grocery shopping or sleeping in or prepping or cooking or getting the house ready, we know it's a big, long holiday weekend for people. Not everybody, but we also know that we're not gonna keep you all night talking about numbers and crystals.
Did you get to see fireworks at all?
Kind of. It was like raining, but I did see some fireworks in Worcester. There were some fireworks.
It's been a bad weekend for fireworks.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to be postponed to next weekend.
Yep. I think some are definitely being. Is anybody unsure what their life number is and they want to put their birthday in the feed and we'll tell you what your life path number is? Because I know it can be confusing.
That's 54573, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, I'm assuming that it's 1973. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. You got a pen? We'll do the math for you. Okay, I'll read it and you write it down.
All right.
So 4519773.
All right. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were giving my number.
Yeah, we're giving out Tom's number for a good time call. So Teresa, Meg's gonna put your number together. So she's gonna add 4 plus 5, and then she'll add plus 1, and then plus 9, and then
So
plus
wait,
7, and then
Like,
plus
am I
3.
doing this math correctly?
And then we'll get you to Amanda.
So that's 2.
Being born in 11/11, very auspicious. I was born on a full moon. I feel like that makes me extra special. I love full moons like nobody's business, and I think that's because I was born on a full moon.
All right, 2.
Teresa, your life number is 2.
Okay,
And I will
so 2,
read
so that is, I am also a 2, so you are a peace lover who's good at being diplomatic and mediating disputes, and you are emotional, sympathetic, and nurturing.
All right, Amanda's number is 9 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 4.
Okay, so.
Yes, Tom is reminding us that these sales are open for 24 hours. And I know that when I watch crystal sales, I can't always be there live, or I can't always watch the whole thing live. And so I definitely sometimes comment and purchase things after the show is over. So all of these crystals are available at this discounted price for 24 hours.
Yep.
And so you just comment what the number of the crystal that you would like, or at least the name or the price, and we'll help you out. We'll get it to you. Okay, so Amanda's number is
9.
9. Life
So,
number.
Life path 9, you are artistic, compassionate, dramatic, and I'm so bad.
Philanthropic.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah,
What
it
does
means
that
that you give
mean?
money to people who need it.
Ah,
To be a
that's
philanthropist.
nice.
To be a philanthropist.
That's me.
Is to be someone who gives money to people who need it. To have philanthropy or to be philanthropic is to give money to people who need it. Yeah, philanthropist.
It also says you infuse everything you do with a deep sense of exploration.
I like that.
I like that too.
Anybody else want to know their life path number that doesn't know it already?
I think it's cool Amanda was born 9/4/94 at 1/11 or 11/11. Lots of numerology going on there.
Yeah. These are some other master numbers that oh, I'm so glad it's on point. That's awesome. So master number 11, I know a lot of people love 11. Master number 11 is looked upon as a messenger. 11 is inspiring, inventive, mystical, and energetic. Master number 11 is a channel between the subconscious and the conscious mind. Highly intuitive, even psychic and spiritual. The keyword is envision. Master number 22, this was my favorite number growing up, is my favorite number. I've since
Very nice.
loved some other numbers too, but 22 has always been my favorite number. And I heard someone say that it takes 2 people to make a relationship work, 2 people to make any interaction work. And so 2 plus 2 is 22. And I just thought that was so cool. And I love even numbers and I love balance. And I just thought, oh, I want that to be my favorite number. It takes 2 to make a thing go right. 2 plus 2. All right, so master number 22 is idealistic, expansive, visionary, and a master builder. This master number is demanding and obsessive and can push you to the edge. Progress is possible if you devote yourself to something larger than your life. The key word is build. I definitely resonate with all those ideals, so count me in. Master number 33 is said to be healing, protected, and blessed. Number 33 is capable of reaching a high level of consciousness and wisdom. It is the teacher's teacher. It comforts others, represents self-sacrifice, and is an idealist. The key word for number 33 is share. Power numbers 44, 53, 66, 77, 88, and 99 are power numbers. These have a strong and unique influence because of the attributes of each digit are multiplied twofold, and the potential for success is greatly amplified as a result of the combined effort. Yeah.
Very nice.
Those are just some of the numbers that we didn't get to when we went through the other numbers and the angel numbers and the life path numbers. Yeah.
Lots of numbers. Oh, one thing I wanted to say is numbers can also represent words or sentences. So, for example, 143 can represent "I love you."
Yeah, my parents always wrote that in my
Aw.
lunchbox and on my notes.
That's so
and stuff.
cute.
143, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're seeing
also-
143 a lot, you might have a relative that's
The
trying to
tarot
say,
deck,
Hey, I love
each card has a number, and so for your birthday, you have a tarot card that represents your zodiac sign, and you have a tarot card that represents your actual day of birth.
Really?
So, as a Scorpio, my ruling tarot card is the card of death, transformation, and change. And then my birthday is November 2nd, and the tarot card for the day November 2nd is the High Priestess. Magic,
That makes sense,
alchemy,
both of those.
intuition.
Makes sense
Yeah.
for you.
So I can't remember what the High Priestess is number 2. Now I'm blanking on
Oh, I
it.
wish I had my cards.
Yeah, Fool is 0, and then
Okay. There's so many cards.
there's so many, and I'm
There's so many
blanking on it
to
right
remember.
now. But I want to say like the High Priestess is card number 2, and Death is card number 10 or something like that. So there's another layer of numbers for you. Each tarot deck, each card in the tarot deck has a number. Yeah.
Do you know what 8 is by any chance?
The tarot card for 8? No, I don't.
No, yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
You can Google that stuff.
I'm
You
gonna
should
have to
have a
do that
tarot card
later.
for your zodiac sign, right? Whether it's Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and then you have a tarot card for your actual day of birth. Yeah. And then the tarot, whatever you find for the tarot card, whether it's the Empress or the Fool or the World or the King of Cups, each of those has a corresponding number. So just a little bit more numerology for your life.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Numerology is a great topic. So many avenues in which to pursue it. If you guys are looking for a psychological thriller movie, I don't know if anyone's seen the movie Number 23.
No.
Now, this has nothing to do with astrology or crystals. Jim Carrey's in it, and it's a psychological thriller. I wouldn't say it's a horror movie. I guess some people would categorize it as that, but it's more of a psychological thriller. And he sees the number 23, and it takes him to meet some weird people in some weird places, and he ends up kind of losing it because he's just seeing the number 23 in all these different places and all these different correlations. And so it's an older movie. It's not on Netflix. I wish it was, because it's a great movie. Yeah,
I was literally gonna say I'm gonna watch that one.
Right. I hope it's on YouTube. Pirated bootleg version, and oldie but goodie. Yeah, some of you have seen it. Yep. So yeah, number 23. Jim Carrey's in it, and he's not funny. Right? Jim Carrey is often funny and hilarious. He's not funny.
Not
He is
at all.
dark and creepy and intellectually stimulating and off his rocker. Yeah. Yeah. Just throwing that out. When I think of numerology, I think of number 23, because he's definitely using numerology, but sort of losing his cool a little bit over it. So yeah, how are we doing on those wheel of names?
It's now a bowl.
Now a bowl.
Tom has painstakingly handwritten each of your wonderful names and put it in a blessed banded onyx bowl, and we are gonna bless it and pull a winner, and you are gonna get a massive selenite charging plate. Tom says his fingers hurt. He's been very busy over there writing all the names down. There's something wrong with our wheel of names this evening.
If you
Everything
need
can't be
any help,
perfect.
let
Tom
us
is
know.
the real VMP. VMP. MVP. But yeah, he's finishing up on those names right now, and we're excited to pull a winner for you. Wow,
Bless
he
this shit.
folded these into
Oh
tiny
my
Tic Tac
gosh.
size papers so that we couldn't cheat. and pick favorites. He really folded all of these into like sprinkle-sized papers.
I'm feeling this one.
Ooh, feel the energy. Bum ba bum 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 bum.
Brittany Elizabeth. Very pretty name.
Brittany Elizabeth! Congratulations! You won a laser etched selenite plate. Selenite removes negativity and replaces it with positivity. It clears anything it touches. And so you can touch your technology to it, your glasses, your wallet, your jewelry, your crystals, your money, your cats. You put it right on there. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so we will get that to you, Brittany. Congrats.
This sale is open for the next 24 hours. So if you see this later on, feel free to comment and we will get that to you. Thank you for coming to our Crystal Convos. We do this every Monday. We love to bring you the knowledge and the crystals at a discounted price. Thanks to Meg and Tom and Kai and Adrian and the rest of the Funky Stuff crew. We love you all so much. Shout out to Andy. Miss you. Can't wait to have you back here soon. But it's nice to, you know, have different members of the crew come through. We have a big group, and so not everybody makes it on camera, but we have a great team here at Funky Stuff. And we have some upcoming events. We are at the Sowa Market in Boston every Sunday for the rest of the summer. We are also at the Plymouth Arts Festival in New Hampshire a few times over the summer. And let's see. Oh, we're going to be at the Brimfield Fair, the Brimfield Antique Market in Brimfield for a week. It only happens 4 times a year, and so we'll be there this summer for that full 7 days. That's coming up next week. It's like the 7th through the
event calendar just posted. So
yeah, it's not going to be as beautifully spoken and eloquent on the website, but I'm sure it's probably more correct and detailed. So yeah, we are doing so many amazing events this summer, and we would love to see you out in the wild. Yeah, I mean the shop is open every day, so you can come and see it at the shop.
But it's different.
Yeah, if you're going to the Brimfield Fair anyways, please come and say hi to us, right? If you're going into Boston for any of those outdoor markets, we'll be there. We're grateful for you. Yeah.
Well, glad you mentioned that.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I hope everyone enjoys the 4th tomorrow. Eat good food, see some fireworks. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
America. Yes. Yeah. Use your crystals to celebrate. Thanks for coming, everyone. Have a wonderful Monday evening.
Andrew Thist is not here tonight. You'll see him next week. Meganite, Coral.
Coral is already the name of a crystal. I don't need a special name.
Your name's already special.
Yeah, my mom's a science teacher. She already picked a mineral name.
What's your middle name?
Murphy.
Coral Murphy.
Coral Murphy Stevenson. When my parents got married, they kept their names. And then when I was born, my mom said that I was going to get her name. So her name is Beth Stevenson. My name is Coral Stevenson, and my dad's name is Herman Murphy, and so I have his last name as a middle name.
Got it.
People hear that and they're like, "Oh, when did your dad die?" He's 83 and doing great. "Oh, when did your parents get divorced?" They've been married 37 years. They just wanted to keep their names, and they wanted me to have their names without the hyphen. So
Awesome.
Murphy is my middle name.
Very nice.
Yeah.